Inside Hinkle Fieldhouse, we're reflecting on this season of Butler basketball. This is Inside Butler Basketball, connected by Smithville Fiber. We welcome you back inside the men's basketball offices inside Hinkle Fieldhouse. Mark Minner joined by Coach LaValle Jordan of the Butler Bulldogs, reflecting on a season where Butler made it to a fourth straight NCAA tournament. And for the first time in school history, this senior class has now won a game in the NCAA tournament in 4 straight years and making it to the second round of the NCAA tournament. Coach, congratulations on the season, and certainly a bit of a whirlwind, I'd imagine, at times. But your initial thoughts, I know sometimes it's tough to have perspective so close to the final game, but your initial thoughts on this season?
Yeah, it was, obviously we'd love to kind of have extended the season, a couple more weekends. But, this group, I think gave everything they had. Every time we got out there, the guys fought. I thought they fought for each other, and we grew together coming in June and having to get to know each other, and guys having new roles. And I thought they settled in well once the Big East season hit, and thought we had a high ceiling. I thought we had I thought we could be an NCAA tournament team and have a chance to advance if everything kind of fell into place. So proud of this group, proud of our seniors for stepping up as leaders and obviously stepping up their play on the court with Keelan and Tyler, and to be able to go to 4 straight NCAA tournaments is something that they should be proud of in terms of their legacy in Butler basketball. And I thought our development was big. I thought our staff, assistant coaches did a tremendous job of getting other guys better, just so they could have bigger roles, and I thought that happened. So as you look back on it and you say, hey, we got better as time went on. We continued to grow. You don't really look at the results on the front end of it. You're just trying to be as good as you possibly can be.
Yeah, it's interesting too. Preseason expectations always so tough to predict. A team picked to finish 8th in the conference, and what you were able to accomplish, getting to the Big East tournament semifinals, and then also to that second round of the NCAA tournament. But you mentioned it. There were moments throughout that season as well that progress and growth as a team is not always a straight line, right? But you had the big win out in Portland against Ohio State, down 15 at that under 4 media timeout, a victory over Villanova, #1 team in the country that comes through, and then certainly big wins throughout the conference season as well.
Yeah, no, I thought this group, there was a resiliency that was I guess kind of a staple of Butler basketball, where we had to fight. There was moments where we had to bounce back. We lost a few in a row. There, I thought the Marquette game here was big after dropping a few. I thought we found some confidence defensively. A couple games there in a row at DePaul, St. John's here at home, Providence here, where guys really started to grind it out and buy into being solid on the defensive end of the floor. And then the carryover. The Big East Conference was tough, but then there was the carryover, going into the Big East tournament and having to really gut out a Seton Hall win and heading into the NCAA tournament, where I thought we had a really good performance against Arkansas, where it kind of all came together, and we had to hold on for it. But that was just seeing guys respond throughout the course of the season, individually and collectively, and that's what you're proud of when you look back. And it's like we didn't shortchange ourselves. Guys had their own expectations in the locker room. There was those moments in the season where you got to make some decisions and you got to fight through it, and I thought we handled that well with the leadership in the locker room, and so it was good. I thought our young guys, contributed, and our old guys, did their job as veteran leaders.
Yeah, and lastly, Coach, just stuff to reflect as well personally for you, I'm sure, but here you are less than a year into being head coach at your alma mater in Butler University, and to get them back to this NCAA tournament and to advance in the NCAA tournament, just the season that you had, has that set in at all when you look back and you look around walking in Hinkle Fieldhouse and thinking year 1 is in the books?
Yeah, no, it happened quick. It seems so far away, March and the NCAA tournament, it seems so far away in June when we got here, because you had the foreign trip to plan for, and you're trying to get everything organized, so it seemed like a million miles away. Next thing you know, you're in New York for the Big East tournament. So it seemed like it went quick. Obviously, reflecting back on it, the expectation is to just be your best. And I thought our best was where we ended up in terms of a postseason, NCAA tournament level team. And once you get in, anything can happen. You have to play well, and so I don't think there was. I think that was what we thought going into it. For me personally, it wasn't about me. It was. We've got 2 seniors and they've got goals. They were really set on winning the game in the Big East tournament. I know that was something Keelan and Tyler, they did not want to walk out winless in New York. And they wanted to get back to the NCAA tournament and try to make a run. And so trying to pour everything in so they can have the senior year that they want to have. And I think the entire locker room was engulfed in that, making sure those guys went out with a bang.
Well, Coach, congratulations on a great first season at the helm of Butler, and appreciate all you've done.
Thanks a lot.
That's LaVall Jordan, head coach for the Butler Bulldogs. Appreciate you joining us on this week's episode of Inside Butler Basketball, connected by Smithville Fiber.